This teenage girl trapped the cop's arm to get away with expired driver license. On the other hand, this woman wouldn't refrain from texting while driving, but had the audacity to tell the cops she pays him his living. Last but not least, this Karen had the power to evacuate an entire plane. With that, let's just get right into our first case. First up, we have the story of a teen who thinks that she's safe from getting charged after she traps the cop's arm in her car's window after she stopped for a simple traffic violation. On April 28, 2022, some on-duty officers stopped a vehicle after the automatic license plate reader read back that the driver's registration was suspended. But the woman driving the car thought she owned the country. As the officers approached her and tried to communicate with her, she acted extremely entitled and didn't even lower her windows. The woman's name was Jenny Rose Kessing Saunders. The footage recorded by an officer's bodycam shows how unbothered the woman acts as the officers knock on her window, but she shamelessly keeps talking to someone on her phone. The officer then respectfully tells her to open the window, and she lowers the glass just a little, just to say, "Yeah, thank you," acting as if she doesn't remember being pulled over by the cops.
Ma'am, open the window. How are you, man? Officer Baltar, Scotts Plains Police. Your license, registration, insurance?
Yeah, thank you.
You have your license, you have your license, registration, insurance?
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you.
I need your license.
The officer begins to get frustrated as the dumb Karen ignores his entire existence and keeps talking on her phone. He then threatens to break her window and put her under arrest if she doesn't open it.
Open the window, or I'm gonna break the window and you'll be placed under arrest. Ma'am? 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 Your license, registration, and insurance. If you don't comply, I will break the window and you will be placed under arrest. Do you understand that? Ma'am. Open the window.
After trying to peacefully settle the matter, the officers still keep their calm. The woman then lowers her window and tells the officers that she's trying to call someone just to make sure that she's safe. The officer then puts his arm inside the car, trying to open the door, but the woman closes the window back, trapping his arm in it, saying that she doesn't feel safe.
Sorry, I'm trying to call someone to make sure that I'm safe.
Step out of the vehicle. You are safe. Stop.
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe.
Don't trap my arm. Don't trap my arm.
The officer gets infuriated and tells her to not trap his arm, but the entitled princess doesn't listen. The officers tell her to lower her window as she's hurting the cop, but she doesn't listen and keeps calling someone. Finally, the officer grabs her arm and says that she is under arrest, but she closes the window even more, completely trapping the officer.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Hey, ma'am, lower the window. You're going to hurt this officer.
Lower your window.
Ma'am, lower
your window with your other arm.
Ma'am, lower
your
the
window with your other arm. Lower your window with your other arm.
You got a punch on this?
No.
Ma'am,
Lower your window. You are now under arrest.
Ma'am,
You are now under arrest.
Ma'am, lower the window.
You are now under.
Stop. Ma'am, lower the window.
The other officer then calls for an additional unit as the cop who got trapped shatters the car's window, while the woman begins to scream as if she herself did not put herself in such a horrible situation over a simple traffic stop.
Send an additional unit.
The angry cops then put her under arrest for aggravated assault against a police officer and dragged her out of the car, handcuffing her while she kept asking what she had done.
I didn't realize he could put my...
Can we open this door?
Why are you guys doing this right
Ma'am,
now?
you're under arrest. Ma'am,
What
you're
I
under arrest.
do? Can you tell me what I did,
You're
you
arrested for
guys?
aggravated assault against a police officer.
Can you tell me
Ma'am,
what I did? I am
You're under
parked
arrest.
here.
You're under arrest.
Under arrest for
Step out of the
what?
car.
Step out of the
Step
car.
out of the car.
Turn around.
Step out of the
Hands
car.
behind your back.
Under arrest for what? Can you tell me?
Aggravated assault.
How is there aggravated assault? Could you please tell me?
When the officer tells you to open the door and has to put his arm through the window, and then
Why was his
and then
arm going through my
you're under.
window?
Just pat her down real quick, mister.
Why was his arm going...
All right. You all right?
You got it?
Yeah. Pat her down real quick. Yeah. Search her now.
Serious right now?
Yeah. You're under arrest.
This is why you should never mess with the keepers of the law. Next up, we have the case of a woman who was pulled over for texting while driving. But instead of being sorry for breaking the law, she started to tell the officer that she's the one who pays him his salary.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary.
The footage recorded by the officer's body cam shows the woman texting someone in the middle of the road when the officer walks over to her and tells her that she's doing everything besides driving the car, and it is against the law. She then asks the officer if she's being pulled over as she's blocking the road, and he tells her to pull over to the side.
You're doing everything but drive this car. You've gone through emails, you've looked at pictures,
Okay.
everything but drive the car. Okay? It's illegal.
Okay.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a. Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into
That-
the.
I didn't mean that,
I'll have you pull over
sir.
into the BP lot. Okay?
I didn't mean that.
Hang tight. Pull all the way up, please. Thank you.
The officer then asks the woman for her driver's license, insurance card, and registration, and she does as told like a good citizen at first, and the cop leaves her alone while she looks for her insurance.
Get your driver's license and insurance card, please. That's your registration. Is the car registered to you?
After a few moments, the officer returns to her, and she asks him what she's been pulled over for, as under Ohio law, a person can only be pulled over for texting while driving if there is another offense the person makes. Talk about teaching law to the protectors of it. Irritated by her dumbness, the officer respectfully tells the woman that he's been working as a cop for 20 years now, and she's wrong. And she needs to look up the laws of the city of Columbus. He then hands her a copy of the code he is giving her and tells her that she has made a primary offense.
Were you able to locate your insurance card?
My husband is sending it to me. May I ask what else you're pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong. In the city,
I just looked up.
well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
The woman then tells the officer that he is lucky she didn't have her pepper spray with her as he walked up to her car and scared her. The officer tells her that she would have been more observant if she wasn't going through her phone. But this Karen begins acting like the real victim, saying that the cop scared the shit out of her and she's shaking out of fear. She tells the officer that as a woman, she has been made to feel very unsafe because of the officer's sudden popping up at her car. And he tells her that he is a public safety official.
You should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me because you scared the ever-living shit out of me as a
If you would
woman.
not, if you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be
I'm
more
not
observant.
trying to be an asshole. I'm telling you, as a woman,
Mhm.
I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever-living shit out of me.
Well, I've made
because
over
I-
7,000 traffic
Sir,
stops,
I
and I've never
understand
been
that,
pepper sprayed.
But you,
So.
I understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Okay, I'm a public safety official,
I
ma'am.
understand that.
After a long, pointless argument and acting like the most innocent woman on the planet, the brainless lady finally says that she should have never said to the officer,
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary.
telling an officer that you're the one who pays his salary is the worst thing you can say while you're pulled over for a traffic violation. The officer is ready to take no more shit from this Karen and tells her that he is no longer going to listen to her and hands her license back to her and gives her the citation. The woman then makes an even worse decision to tell the cop that he can do his job better, to which he says that he has been doing it for 20 years and he protects other people from her, who was checking emails while driving.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going
telling
to
you.
listen to you. I'm going to give you your driver's license
Thanks.
back. What you are being
Can I have
cited
my
with
ticket,
is
please?
texting while driving.
Great.
I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have three
Can I
options.
please have your badge
Your
number?
first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am. It's K Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of
Can I
your
please borrow your
citation.
pen? 'Cause I
No,
don't
ma'am.
have
You
one.
will. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation.
Can I
So
have the
you're going to
citation,
have
please, and
three
please
separate
go?
options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it is an arrestable offense if you do not.
I can't believe that you won't even listen. to
No, as soon as
somebody-
you said I pay your salary, that we're done.
But, sir,
We're
I'm
done.
trying to tell you
We are
so
done.
that you can do your job better.
I've done my job
I would have
20
been-
years, and I'm
I
protecting
get
the
that.
public from you reading your emails while you drive your car.
Well, that
Drive
hasn't
safely, ma'am.
existed for 20 years.
Who's going to teach these Karens not to make shitty comments on officers? I guess some people can never learn. At the Miami International Airport, a woman snuck into a fully boarded plane that was set for takeoff. The staff was informed that the woman sneaked onto the plane from the side door, and although she had bought a seat on the plane, she was 45 minutes late. After locating where the woman is sitting, the staff walks up to her and tells her to walk out of the plane, or else they will have to get all of the other passengers out as well. Feeling no shame for her actions, this Karen acted like she owned the plane and told the staff that they can get everybody out.
This officers are here. We're going to ask you to voluntarily walk out of the plane. If not, we're going to ask everybody. We're going to ask. I understand, but you were not board. When we closed the door, you went through the door. When there was no agent at the moment.
Ma'am.
At the moment, ma'am. So
Let's talk to you outside.
If
Let's
you don't
come
get
outside.
out right now,
Yeah.
if you don't get out right now,
Okay, hold
I
on.
have to
Let me
get
talk.
everybody out.
Okay, we'll get everybody out.
The woman says that she's boarded the plane like all the other passengers and also paid for the seat. And if she doesn't go home, nobody else on the plane will. The staff and police officers tried to make the woman peacefully leave the plane, but as she refused to move an inch, all of the passengers were forced to leave the plane, which made all the other passengers mad.
I board like everybody else, and I paid for my ticket.
All right, let's go to the jet bridge so we can talk.
What do you mean? No,
Come over here.
that's nothing to talk about.
All right.
I'm going home like everybody else.
Let's wait outside.
If I don't go home, nobody go home.
Okay. All right.
I never did nothing. Like what? I paid for my ticket like everybody else.
Ma'am, we need to talk to you. Let's go outside.
No, I don't have to talk to y'all.
Okay. You're gonna make it worse.
Y'all can send me a paper in the mail.
Okay?
Y'all can literally send me something in the mail. Whatever. I paid for a ticket. I paid for a ticket like everybody else.
Let's go.
There's people
Everybody
that
has to
got
be
on the
clean.
plane after me. There's people that got on the plane
Let's go.
after me.
It's gonna be clean.
There's people that got on after me.
Stay here with her.
And everybody else.
They can put charges against you for trespassing.
Okay, yeah.
So can you
I'm in a guess what? I'm gonna beat the case because I'm not trespassing.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're going to have to declaim everybody.
My name is. You should know if I was trespassing.
And wait in the boarding area.
Ask the lady on the.
Finally, after all of the other passengers had left the plane, the woman also stands up to leave, but still doesn't drop her Karen attitude. When she notices some people recording her dumb Karen behavior, she proudly starts to share her Instagram with them, telling them to share the videos with her so she can show them all to her father.
New her plane. It's cool. I already sent my dad the information. Yeah, everybody getting off. Y'all too. You can go.
Let's go. You go in front of me.
And she gonna go behind me. And she's going behind me. No, that's mine.
All right.
Clearly.
All right, let's go.
You're not going behind me though.
Ma'am, let's go.
You can go and I will go behind you.
Go
You're
ahead.
not walking behind me, period.
Ma'am, let's
I don't
go.
trust you. I don't trust. Yes, please record. Thank you.
I give you this.
My Instagram is. So send it to me so I can send it to my daddy. That's your only bag. Because they're definitely not walking behind me. Yeah, make sure y'all Instagram, Skype.
Anyway, folks, thanks for joining us today. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content.